businesses from zero to millions in a very short period of time. Let's have some fun while doing it. This is the Two Old Bald Guys podcast. Now your hosts, Henry Sanchez and Mark Rhodes.
Well, what's happening, everybody?
What's going on?
We are back. We had a epic week last week at the Solar Convention in Long Beach. Got to learn a lot of new things, meet a lot of new faces, see a lot of old faces,
That was fun.
and had a good time. That damn Daniel beat ya, booyah!
Uh-oh.
I had to mess with Daniel. He's supposed to be on here in a little bit.
Oh, no problem. We got Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning.
What's up, Aloha Solar Panel
They
Cleaning?
are first. Uh, yeah, so hope everybody is doing good. Get ready for the rain. Another week of rain.
Man, I don't know what's up with this daggone weather, dude. This is not
Yeah.
California.
It's lasting a little longer this year than normal years.
We had so much wind last night, it was ridiculous. I literally had to shut my window. I never shut my window. I always keep a little crack in there.
Yeah, it was cold. It's been getting cold.
What's up, Jerry? Jerry, we went live, what is today? Wednesday? We went live Monday or Tuesday. Jerry, my days are all mixed up. I got so much shit going on. But Jerry showed me the console of the RO system.
Oh, he did.
Holy moly,
Man.
dude. Go big or go home. That's all I can say, Jerry.
Nice.
That thing is a monster. Got PowerTech coming out tomorrow, Jerry. Walked over to the shop other day, or it was Monday morning. I walked over to the shop with a big old puddle underneath it. I've got a bad radiator. So PowerTech's coming out in the morning, putting me a brand new radiator in my brand new generator
Oh,
and get that thing back up to going. Jody's supposed to be here tomorrow to do the electrical. I got everything done. I got the generator installed, the fuel tank filled up, and shout out to Jeff Davey at Devious Customs, my brother from another mother.
there you go.
We, looking at that fuel tank, I would have never guessed how big that compartment is. Henry, how many gallons do you think that fuel tank was?
The fuel tank?
Yeah, the fuel tank on the trailer.
I'm going to say 150 gallons.
Whoa, you overdone it. That compartment's supposed to hold a small generator. So what we end up doing is taking the countertop out on the inside, and Jeff literally built that to where that tank can literally fit inside of missing cabinets and fit in that compartment.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it, I was thinking 40, maybe 45 gallons. That sucker was 84 gallons.
Wow. Double.
At $5, and I think it was 26 cents a gallon times 84. Imagine what my fuel bill was.
Wow.
But after this tank, I will be buying diesel from, what is it, the CFN, or
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Downs.
Yeah, yeah.
Downs,
Yeah, the commercial fleet.
yep, so I'll be, well, what's funny is Jeff at Devious, he put a fuel gauge above my fuel fill spout. And this little door that closes, when you turn the key and lock it, it turns the fuel gauge off so you're not burning your battery up. But when you unlock the door and open up the little door, the fuel gauge comes on. So I'm in there pumping fuel. I'm at 5, 6, 7 gallons. The needle's not even moving. I'm like, oh no, the fuel gauge don't work.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, it went bleep. I had a little bit of life out of the fuel gauge. It bounced just a little bit. So now I'm getting on up to 15, 20, 25 gallons, and it starts going up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 25 gallons. So at 25.6 gallons, that's $150. The fuel tank, the pump
That's it.
shuts off.
It's done.
So I started up again, put in another 25.6 gallons. I'm not even at half a tank yet.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my God, how much is this damn thing gonna cost me?
Wow.
So 84 gallons later, I was almost at $500
Oh, jeez.
just for one fuel tank.
Hey, it's filled up though.
So that's why you charge the big bucks to do the big boy solar panel cleaning, because it's not gonna be cheap.
Right. And just to that point, you know, if you're renting boom lifts or anything else like that, you know, I rented a boom lift the other day, and for our commercial, and they filled up the gas tank,
And that number was not even what you thought it was going to be, was it?
No, they charged me $13.85 per gallon.
What?
$13.85 per gallon.
Wow, they tripled their money.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. It was over $100. I sat there and was like, whoa.
Yeah, what I do, like when I'm at Pepperdine and all them, on every one of our trucks, we have fuel tanks.
Yeah.
So whenever we get done at the end of the day, every single one of us takes our fuel and dumps it in whatever piece of equipment we're renting.
Well, that just brings it to my point. You're complaining now, but when you're there, you don't have to worry about it because you're paying regular price
Yeah.
for fuel instead of somebody upcharging you and making a killing off of
Well, down the
fuel.
road, when we're doing this and we're local, the new truck that we're gonna be building for the skid steer to haul on, it will have a big fuel tank in it.
Oh, nice.
And that fuel tank will be able to go around and top off all the other equipment and everything. What's up, Terry Lynn?
Terry Lynn, what's going on there?
Who else we got on there? Ryan Ginsburg. What's up, buddy? Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Ryan?
Junk Valet Incorporated just got home from Florida yesterday. Diesel is at $3.25. Don't even.
No, don't even
Why did
go
you even
there.
have to tell us that?
Yeah.
We're at $5.26 or $5.29 a gallon out here.
No, not for diesel. My Jag is a diesel and it's $5.65.
Oh, that's right. It's been going up.
It's going to
It started
$5.85
going
pretty
back up
soon.
again.
Yeah. What's up there, Tito Vlogs? Tito Vlogs, how's the weather affecting you guys? Well, it's like it is, like it's affecting everybody. You know, it's slowing down. It's going to start to pick up in the next couple of weeks, I would imagine. As soon as this rain is done and over with, that's when everybody starts calling. I'm booked up for next week and the week after, as a matter of fact. So people are starting to call, and now we're starting to get calls for cleanings. So, which is really good. I get to put my guys to work. So, what's up there, Terry Lynn? Terry Lynn says, we did critter guard installation in the snow. Well, the nice thing is you can do your bird proofing whatever weather you want to do it in. And we did bird proofing yesterday. And it was a small job, but we got it done and so forth. So, we you know, there's other things out there that people. I got a phone call today for 38 panels that paint needs to be removed from them because the roofers went out there, or the painters went out there and painted the panels. And he said, "Charge me whatever you want to charge me. I'm going to charge back a lot of the." He's going to charge back a lot of the painters out there that are doing it. So. SoCal Clean, SoCal Solar Cleaning, new company here in San Diego. Nice. So, you're a SoCal Solar Cleaning. Is that the name of your company? Sounds like my company.
SoCal Solar Cleaning.
We do work up in San Diego too, so it's really nice. Ryan says he's got his snow boots. He's got his snow boots, yes. Junk Valet, what's going on? It's Robert Templeton in Oceanside, by the way. What's up there, Robert? Yeah, I missed Terry Lynn. Sorry, Terry Lynn, I missed you on the last show, but you know what? 3 times a charm. Next time we go up, we'll give you a call and we'll make it a point to meet up and go have dinner or do something.
Right on.
Yeah.
If you notice on our table, we got some hats. We've got the Solo Clean Brothers out in Phoenix, Arizona. We
have
Carolina Solar
Solar.
Scrubbers. That's
Solar-
Mr. Ken Stalling.
There-
Shout out to Ken
There you go.
and his lovely wife. We got to meet his wife this past week.
I have SoArc Limitless Power. I picked this hat up actually from the solar convention, which I thought was really, really nice. They were giving it out for free, so we picked it up.
What's up, Petra? We see you tuning in.
What's up there, Petra? Hola, hola, ¿cómo está?
Cormor Star.
Estar. So, I wanted to bring up the fact about, it's slowing down for a lot of people. A lot of people are not lasting in the business itself just because of these slow periods. And you got to make sure that, come summertime, start saving your money, try to make that thing last. If this is the only job that you basically have, go out there and expect 3 months, 4 months that are just going to be completely dead. And there's other things that you can do out there, but there's some guys out there that just can't make it. So you want to make sure that you guys just make it through the off months and be able to pay your bills and everything else like that. So be prepared for it, because solar panel cleaning is going to be, it's growing, but it has its season. And it seems like when it rains, people still think that, snow, rain is going to go out there and clean their solar panels. What the hell was that?
You hear that? That's called wind.
Jesus, scared the hell out of me.
The wind is knocking at our door.
Man.
Yeah, last night the wind was so bad I kept looking out, and me and Nita thought it was going to blow our palm trees over. It was crazy last night. So we got up this morning, went around, looked in everything, and patio cushions blowed everywhere. Luckily, none of the umbrellas was up, so we're good with that. But yeah, it looked like a tornado had come through our neighborhood last night. But we got more coming. So earlier, it looked like little balls of sleet on me. You got sleet in your location, right?
Yeah, we had snow, or actually we had hail that was coming down before I left, as a matter of fact. And it's going to be a powerful storm coming in these next few days. So if you are going to be doing some traveling, be careful out there, because there's going to be a lot of snow pouring where it normally doesn't pour.
Yeah, I got friends that live up at the Grapevine. And I'm trying to think of that exit. It's actually start going back down the hill where the truck stops at. If you're going north.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Starts
It's a
with
small,
an F, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of the exit's name, but yeah, he lives right up there. You get off that exit, turn left, he lives up on the mountain.
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
he's got snow there. Shout out to Grandpa.
Oh, very
What's
nice.
that, Jim King?
So you have the tractor
Go.
gone?
All you see is this little brush sticking out. Why? Because the tractor is disconnected and it's actually sitting in a paint booth right now. So, hey, Anita Sullins. I don't know who that girl is, but I'll say hi to her anyhow.
Oh, Anita, what's up, Anita?
But no, it's sitting in the paint booth. We're getting all of the yellow painted. We're going to paint the yellow gloss white so it can blend in with equipment. It's all the little fine details that I'm doing to it. Getting this, since I got look at Terry Lynn talking to Anita. Since I got the brush running, that thing was crazy. There's a lot of bells and whistles and buttons you got to touch. I was going back and forth to Jordan at Sunbrush
Yeah.
and JCB, Rodrigo. Shout out to Rodrigo and Kevin for helping me out. But the way this thing was set up, the way that they told me from the factory, the female coupler was pressure and the male coupler on the bottom, the plug was
Yeah, normal.
return.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No?
I thought something was the matter with the brush. So after talking to both of them, getting everything figured out, and then every time you got to go out there and disconnect, you got a mess. And you know me, I can't have a mess, so I got
No.
to clean everything up. But we got it all hooked up, got it running. We tested it. Kaylin posted the videos of it running. I got everything figured out. I learned how to put it in transport mode. We got pictures of that, on all of my social media, so everybody can check that out.
Nice.
So the tractor's done. Hopefully, by this end of this weekend, the trailer will be completely wired in and done except for the RO system. Jerry's working on that. We should have the RO system done maybe by the second week of March.
Ready to
And
go?
literally, it'll be ready to plug and play. We'll get it bolted in. hook the electrical up, turn the water on,
Very nice.
start making water.
There you go.
Can't wait.
And ready. Got
Yep.
the robots working. I got that. Went up there and did another job with that the other day, and it worked much better than the first time that I actually did it. There was a few things that I had to correct on that myself, but other than that, I mean, it worked out really nice.
Trash trucks here.
Oh,
So if
perfect
you hear
timing.
noise in the background, it's just a trash truck. Don't think nothing about it.
Yeah.
Well, look at all the girls talking to each other.
Man.
Petra, Terry Lynn, Anita.
Susan, we got to get you guys out here to the podcast. That way you guys can just liven up the podcast. I bet you that would be
Get the
good.
girls out here. We talked to Jennifer the other day, Jennifer Pratt. She's back at it. I'm glad to see you back to work, Jennifer. Glad to hear your husband's doing good. Her husband is a fireman. He had a little bit of surgery, and she's been helping him out.
Nice.
So glad to see Jennifer's back at it. She gave me a call and was talking to me the other day. And yeah, what'd she say? Yeah,
Yeah, Jen.
Yeah.
Jen. Okay.
right on. Yeah, get Jen, get all the Terry Lynn, get all the girls to come out.
How was the hose management with the robot? It was actually very, very nice. Much better. Like I said, everything ran smoother, and we were able to get that done fairly quickly. I went over it probably 4 times just to go over it and practice and play with it, and it was good.
Did Phil from Sunbrush, Edward's dad, did he show you the attachment that you put to a snorkel boom?
Yes, I think that's the one that he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for all you out there that sees the Sunbrush right here, Sunbrush also has an attachment that you can hook to the bottom of a snorkel boom, like an articulating snorkel boom, and you can literally run the brush on the carport.
Yeah.
And you can also use the same attachment to clean buildings. So I really like what I've seen. We will already have the setup to run this system from the trailer.
Yeah, you just have to add the attachment pretty much.
Right. So off these telescopic skid steers, they're hydraulic. So you literally plug into their hydraulic system and get these things running. So after seeing it, and like this weekend, we got a building cleaning. I got to clean Spectrum down in Bellflower, California. So we got to clean that building, and I was looking at that attachment, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah. I worked out of that building for 20 years.
Yeah, so we got to clean that sucker this weekend.
Nice.
And I actually just talked to John a little while ago. Shout out to John from Spectrum.
Very nice.
We had to reschedule. We were going to clean it Saturday, but with this weather, we're going to
Yeah.
do it Sunday now.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Even
So-
Sunday it might be raining, I think. So
Yeah, I believe we're going to be a little bit better on Sunday than Saturday.
yeah.
It's supposed to be clearing out of here by Friday evening, Friday night, or Saturday morning. So hopefully we'll be all right, and we can get through this weekend.
Nice. And let me see. SoCal Solar Cleaning says we bought 4 skids from people who realized it wasn't easy.
Right on.
There you go. Well, put those kids to work. Got a lot of work out there in San Diego. A lot of work. A lot of commercial buildings you guys could be targeting, and residential. It's the same. I get phone calls from them all day long. Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning says we are ordering the Solo Quino X for rooftops. Very, very nice.
What's the Clino X?
I think it's a new.
It's the new one?
Yeah. So good. I have to look into that. But for the rooftops, I think it could be.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
We got our trash trucks outside. They're dumping on reductions right now.
Very
That's
nice.
what happens when you're live. You never know what you're going to get. Kind of like Forrest Gump in a box of chocolates.
Oh, the Solo Clino X is the RO system. That's right. They do have a small RO system
Oh, really?
for the rooftops themselves.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Aloha, how many gallons per minute is the return on the RO?
Roman, how many gallons per minute on that tank itself? Excuse the noise, guys. 600.
600 gallons of total use or total use.
Yeah.
Right on.
Nice. Yeah, it's a small thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good system from what I've seen so far. So.
Yeah. Holy moly, he's packing it right here. Packing it.
Packing
Pack
it.
that trash.
There you go. Somebody's got to work. Might as well be him.
Hey, as long as they're dumping our trash, I do not care. Get it done.
No complaint.
No.
So, other than that, I mean,
Just wait for this trash truck to get the hell out of here.
how was the convention? Susan says, how was the convention? Convention was actually really, really good. We did pick up quite a few jobs from there, Mark. They did give us a call. I put in a vendor packet for one of the major players there, and so we'll probably get a lot of work from them. A lot of the solar farms and rooftops that they maintain throughout Southern California, and they were pretty impressed by all the answers I pretty much gave them. So we'll be getting a lot more work during the summertime. And for those of you that don't know, it's an evaluation that a lot of these big companies will go through. You have to fill out a vendor packet and a questionnaire, and they base on what you answer on that questionnaire whether they're going to pick you up or not. And so they ask you prices, they ask you what equipment that you have, everything that you can think of, any type of certificates, what have you, that they're asking for it, and that's before they sit there and ask you for insurance and everything else. So they're kind of critiquing your company, taking a look at it at the same time, and going from there. But that was a good outcome that came out of it. So.
Our baby's finally getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's our trash truck out here.
And as far as you, what did you think about the Long Beach convention? Did you get anything out of that?
I did a little bit, but after talking to Jordan, I will not do Long Beach next year. I'll go to Tulare. He talked to me about cost to show your equipment.
Yeah.
Up there in Tulare, you got a lot more equipment. It's outdoor. It's like on a fairground, and it don't cost as much for real estate because when I show my equipment, I'm going to literally need a 60 by 40 foot, block
Yeah.
to be able to put all my equipment on and show everything off.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, it looks like I'm going to be maybe doing Tulare.
Okay.
The Super Clean Bros, where are they at? Look right here, brother, Super Clean Bros.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
you. What's up, guys? But yeah, so pros and cons. Pros for me, I'm all about equipment, your tools, the things that you can use to do the cleaning. Long Beach, the Inner Solar Convention, Northern Solar Convention, they're more about the electronics, the batteries, the breakers, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The wiring and all that. So as far as the equipment, we didn't see a lot of equipment there. There was very little that was there.
Right.
But the people that did sell the equipment, we did actually sit and talk to them for a while. Phil from Sunbrush. I got to talk to Edward's dad. He's a good guy. Me and him was laughing, cutting up, having a good time. What did Terry Lynn say? The convention was interesting. I think it was a bit beyond us. Correct. I felt the same way, Terry Lynn.
Yeah, there was a lot more, this time there was a lot more outside influences, a lot of China suppliers there.
Yeah, a lot of Asian suppliers.
A lot of
over
Asian
there.
suppliers there that were selling, batteries and other stuff out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just a lot. There was a lot. It was much bigger, I felt, this year than it was last year. So they're moving in the right direction. They just need to get more focused on, like solar panel cleaning. There was tons of solar panel companies there, selling their equipment.
Yeah.
But when it came to solar panel cleaners, you didn't find a whole lot there.
Yep. I think next year I'm gonna go in there and get a drone and do like they do on the beach where they fly banners.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly the drone around with my banner and everything and try to get a little bit of advertisement that way. I'll sit there on the bleachers while they're having their contest, you know, doing the panel installation, fly my drone around until they kick me out and arrest me.
SoCal Solar Cleaning says, what's the price on normal skids, Mark? Corporate office looking to buy to be able to cover the LA section.
Give me a call tomorrow, 951-440-9063. If you, shoot, I don't know how to do it. Text me right now and I'll send you my information. It's 951-440-9063. Text me and I'll send you all my information. Give me a call tomorrow and I'll get all your information and I'll send you some quotes out.
There you go. And if you need help, you can always give us a call.
Yep. And but yeah, as far as the Long Beach, it was good. I like seeing where people are really trying to get the battery size down and the storage and everything else. It was okay. I liked it.
Yeah.
But you know, my line of the field is manufacturing and working and doing the jobs. So Tulare, from what I was told, is the place to go.
Yeah, Tulare, you have a lot more agriculture out there, a lot more solar farms out there, you know, that you can target. You got Bakersfield and Fresno and Visalia, and there's just a bunch of places that you can target.
I can't text on yours. You know what? Let me go on yours.
What's the price of the normal skid?
Yeah, let me go on your stream. Let me exit out of here and I'll go on
Yeah,
yours.
no worries.
And I can reply to them.
I suggest you get the 5.0 if you're going to go after a skid from Mark. Get the 5.0. It's going to do you a lot of good. Also, if any of you guys are interested in a used C1000, it's only been used a couple of times with the pole. Be selling that. So if you are interested in another C1000 or a C1000, I have one for sale, and you know, with the pole and everything, and everything's pretty much brand new. So if you guys are interested, feel free to give me a call. You do have an extra one there for sale, and be more than happy to sell that particular one. You know, so no, I actually have two there, but I have an extra one, and that's the one I want to sell. You know, those are around 7,000 each, roughly, and I have the robot now, so I'm using the robot for a lot more stuff. That's helping out. Not that I'm not using it, because I do have the other C1000s that I do have, and the Racenstein brush from Mark. So I have plenty of equipment. That's not a problem. There's some people that were asking, hey, where can I find that particular brush? Well, I happen to have one for sale. So if you guys are interested, first come, first serve. So
There you go. I just put it on your chat.
All right.
The, contact information.
nice. All right. So what would you give as far as advice for anybody coming into this business? You know, let's talk about that, because we have a lot of people that are coming into the solar cleaning business, and I see them popping up all over the place, but half of the stuff that they're doing is kind of horrible. You know, whether their website or even their marketing, their advertising is bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a lot of companies out there that are doing window cleaning and so forth, that are coming into the industry and doing that as a second thing. So if it was you, what would you say you would target as far as the industry, whether it's solar panel cleaning or pressure washing.
In the industry, there's people out there that get shot down and they become very negative. They lose their motivation and drive with very little effort.
Yeah.
So you got to have a little bit of effort to get out there and do this. And the gratification you'll get is when you see you put a little bit more effort in it, the response you get and the jobs you get.
Yeah.
And then you will understand what I'm saying right now. But when you put very little effort in there and you go out there and you get shot down on the first job, and then you start getting discouraged and you start losing interest and you won't start selling your equipment and everything else, well, you're not putting no effort into it. The ones that grow this business and keep functioning are the ones that put effort into it.
Well, that's a good point because let's talk about this. We, as far as the equipment that you have and I have, it's bigger equipment. So, big companies look at what you have, not so much residential. Residential, you can go there all day long and use a water-fed pole and a scrub brush and go out there and do that. You cannot do that with the big corporations because they want to know what you have. And it's like the questionnaire that I just got done filling out. They wanted to know everything I had. I put everything down on that, and they were so impressed by what we had, that they were like, wow, nobody's ever come to us that has this, and this. Mm-hmm. And so when it comes to, starting a solar panel business itself, and I get this all the time, there are guys out here, some of you guys out here, that will go cheap. And I mean, so cheap that you can't even afford this, you can't afford that, and you're sitting here going, I want to charge peanuts. And you go out there and you charge minimal, and those are the ones that I talk about that don't last. They do not last in this industry. You start this business, you go after the big boys if you can. You can start, with residential, get your feet wet, go out there and learn the business, learn how to price, learn how to go out there and see what you can improve on. And if you can do that, then your business will grow. I mean, I started out with the 12-inch brush, Rick and myself. We started out with the 12-inch water-fed pole, got rid of that fairly quickly, went into the rotating brushes, that we call the twins, went from there to the C1000s, and then we went to the Racenstein brush, and then from the Racenstein brush to the robot itself. Now we have tractors with a 15-foot brush on there that you'll be able to do solar farms with.
You can only see about maybe 2 foot out of it.
Right, but
there's a 15-foot brush.
But there's, but you have to spend money in this business to make money. I cannot stress that enough. Whether it's your equipment or marketing, and you have to market the hell out of yourself, out of your business. You really do. There's companies out here that they're going to go out here and they're going to spend as much money as they possibly can to try to go as cheap as they can. And if they do that, they're going to fail miserably.
Yeah.
Because they're going to learn. They're going to learn the hard way.
But just use your head. Even though if you try something, if you're not getting results within the first or second week, then you need to bail on that. Because if you got somebody out there that's helping you do marketing, they should be able to start getting you jobs immediately.
Right.
And if they're not getting you nothing by the second week, you're starting to burn money. Get out of it. Get out, pull the ejection handles, and get out.
Yeah. And believe me, there's marketing companies out there. They're gonna be knocking on your door, and they're gonna sit there and try to take as much money as they possibly can from you, because that's what they're going to do. They know it's the starting of the solar panel cleaning, industry here, to where it's the start of that, to where if people are going to start calling, so they're going to say, hey, let us get you some leads, let us do this for you, and they're going to promise you the world. But
Yeah.
your best advertising is you yourself.
Let me go to another topic. In the past 2 days, I have gotten so many phone calls, people talking to me about starting their business and what they've learned and what people have told them, how about going and doing it. Listen, folks, I am listening to so much BS, it's unreal. People are listening to these people and they're telling them the wrong things. You've got to be careful about what you're doing. I mean, for instance, like one customer said, it's my understanding I can't even start cleaning solar panels until I've worked for somebody for 4 years and become an apprentice, through the apprenticeship and everything. I said,
Yeah.
who told you that? Well, that's what I was told, on social media. I said, well, whoever told you that doesn't want you working.
Right.
I'm like, come on, people, use your head.
Did-
Another company called me, or another guy called me up today and was telling me about the contractor's license. I said, for what? I said, are you building homes? What are you doing?
Right.
I said, you are a cleaner. You do not have to have a contractor's license to clean solar panels. You're entitled under your business as a window cleaner. That's how you get your business insurance. Your business license, you are a window cleaner. You go to the local city hall, chamber of commerce, and get your business license. And then you get your insurance, you're a window cleaner. That's what you're covered under. Some people do 1 million, some people do 2 million on their business
Right.
insurance, and then their vehicle is what,
1 million.
1 million on your vehicle
Right.
for window cleaning. So people are being told the wrong stuff out there.
And that's where the big companies, I'm not talking solar farms, I'm talking big companies like big Fortune 500 companies. Companies I'm a vendor with. I'm a vendor with quite a few out there. And these are big companies. And they literally can call you and say, hey, I need you to go clean this store, I need you to go clean this store, and give you a PO and you're done. They want to make sure you are fully covered, even though they're covered. They want to make sure that you're fully covered. You put them under your umbrella, and you're covered from your employees to your vehicles to everything else that can happen. They want to make sure that you're covered when it comes to that. Okay, go ahead, Mark.
I'm reading. I want to get to Terry Lynn, but I have a big shout out to Benjamin. Benjamin, it's not Stoker. I just went blank. Jilly. Give Benjamin. Jillian Stoker. Well,
Hey.
her married name. I just totally went blank on her married name.
Best podcast. in town.
Bad. But Benjamin, shout out, brother. What's happening? What's going on, buddy? So Benjamin is Jilly's little boy. He
Okay.
watches us on TV when we do our podcast.
Oh, nice.
So he gets a kick out of watching us and everything, but I want to give him a shout out. Terry Lynn, market yourself. How much money does Mark spend on market? Right? Ask why. Okay, Terry Lynn. Mark Sullivan spends 0 on marketing.
That's right.
This is how I got where I am now. Mark Sullivan goes out there and he does a bang up job, and he does the bang up job every single time. My marketing is my clientele, is my customers. My customers promote me, they advertise me, they tell all their fellow coworkers, their family, their friends, their neighbors. If you want somebody to do the job, do it right, give Mark a call.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth is how Mark markets. Now, for my social media, I do have Kaylin. Kaylin Hurley, if you're watching, shout out to you. I'm sure you're online right now watching. Kaylin helps me with all my podcasts or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. He does all my posts for me. He does all of my editing and all that kind of stuff. I'll do stuff from time to time, like if he's not working, that day or on the weekend, I'll throw some stuff in every now and then. But Kaylin helps me out on that part. But when it comes to marketing, you can be me if you go out there and hustle and do a good job. And it's like I have told this over and over and over. I even did it at the show I was talking about. Quit being lazy and go out there and do some free jobs. Knock on that door and say, look, I am Joe Blow. All I want to do is show you what kind of services I can provide. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a free cleaning. If you decide you want to use me, that's great. If you don't, at least you got to see somebody do the job right and give you a good service. And if the people that you're using now, if they decide it doesn't work out for you, give me a call. I'm here for you.
Right.
So it takes a little bit of time to go out there and do that job.
Listen, everything is marketing. When it comes to that, everything is marketing. It's just no different than me, like with my robot, right? So my robot, I got to go do demos. They want to see it. They want to see it in action. And once they see it in action, it's pretty much gold because they see exactly what it is. It's kind of hard when you're sitting there and you're not showing them. So sometimes you got to give out free work. Sometimes you got to go out there and say, hey, let me show you on this row right here, a couple panels or what have you. And as soon as they see it, then it starts to resonate with them, you know, and you know, you're marketing yourself all the time, whether you know it or not, you know. So
And what Terry Lynn and Petra, I see what they're talking about what money I spend. Yeah, I spend money. This year I've really spent a lot of money, and I'm going into a different line of field with this tractor. Yeah, that's money that we spend for marketing, but what I'm spending on that equipment will get me money back in return. We will go out and use this equipment, and we'll do cleaning with it and everything else.
right.
Don't get me wrong, yes, I will go out and start doing some jobs with it and film it and market it to market ourselves. Yes, I spend money like that in marketing, but as far as me spending money for somebody else that's going to charge me every time a person goes on my site and does a click to see who I am and I have to pay per click and all that stuff, I don't do that kind of stuff.
Right, I do.
Yeah.
I do spend money, and I'll tell you, I have spent money on Google ads. I've spent money on Facebook ads, Yelp, Nextdoor, all these other companies. I spent a lot of money just on marketing myself, but you know, some of it has paid off, some of it has not. Some of them are crap, some of them work pretty good. Just depends. You just don't know. It's not who you know, it's who they know. Whoever, you know, you're dealing with, it's like, hey, I got a brother over here, I got, you know, a family member over here that has a solar farm, or, you know, 5,000 panels up on the roof. And those are the bigger jobs that you get. And, you know, they see what you're doing and how you're working. It's going to, you know, it's going to go really, really paid off. So let's get to some of these questions here. Let me see here. KSD solar panel cleaning. Thanks. Oh, that's what keeps me grinding. Our familia. What's happening? Thank you guys for spreading knowledge worldwide. Do you need to have solar panels off while cleaning? Thank you very much. The answer is no.
No.
You do not want to shut a system down. Listen, solar panels are designed for rain. Think about it. You don't shut your solar panels down when it's raining. You don't touch the system. A lot of times when you go out and you shut somebody's systems down, their apps stop working, and or their communication system in their garage, what have you, may stop. You do not want to do that. Do not shut the systems down whatsoever. You are asking for trouble by doing that. If the customer wants to shut it down, you let them shut it down. But as far as you, as a solar panel cleaner,
Nope.
do not shut any system down whatsoever. We don't shut systems down for big corporations. 5,000 solar panels on top of the roof, we don't shut them down. As a matter of fact, they monitor them as we're cleaning them. So it's best not to shut them down. Great question, by the way. Tito Vlogs, what's going on? Question. The young kid you guys mentored and even came on live video once, how is he doing? I guess he's doing good because we haven't heard from him. And the last time that I talked to him, that he was pretty busy doing a lot of bird proofing and stuff like that. And Tito, just so you know, I mentor a lot of people, and a lot of people have come into the business because they have seen our videos, even yours, have seen your videos, seen my videos, and they have, you know, pretty much have it called and asked questions, and they get into the business. There are guys out here that are going to get into this business, go cheap and fail, or charge really cheap prices and fail. You know, I did my taxes and I doubled my income from the first year, and actually doubled my income on the second year, and on the third year, actually going to triple just you know, all the services that are going on. Oh, you're bringing the fire behind me. There you go.
My ass is getting cold. That's right. My ass
So-
is getting cold. I
so-
have to bring the heater over here. Look at
Um,
that. Cherry sun behind us. That's right. Oh, feel the heat.
There you go.
Oh my
So yeah,
God.
Tito, yeah, I don't know how he's doing now. Usually when
Which
they
one are you
do,
talking about, Scott?
I think it's Scott,
Yeah.
So if that's, we get people come in, they talk to us, and then next thing you know, they're out there doing their thing. So, I don't know how he's doing now, to be
Canyon
honest.
Phillips, how is this week's wind affecting your operation? Well,
Oh.
my ass is cold right now.
Yeah.
You see the heater? That wind's affecting my butt.
Go ahead.
It's not our pressure washing. We're still pressure washing. We're actually pressure washing tonight. We're in San Diego, Escondido, and Costco, Mission Valley. So we got cleaning there tonight. I got Albertsons in Carson. And then we got Spectrum for sure Sunday. We were going to do it Saturday. But I told the guys, don't be out there Thursday night and Friday night.
Yeah,
I don't like to run our equipment when it's pouring rain. Most of our equipment have generators on them, and these generators help run the burners. And even though they're protected, we have had them short out before. So unless we have to, we don't go out in the rain.
no, I mean, we have stuff on hold. I have a solar farm, 11,000 solar panels, coming up within the next few weeks here that we gotta go do. We have bird proofing that we're doing. We're still doing bird proofing. I still have scheduling all next week. I have, nothing but, solar panel cleaning, paint removal. So there's other things that are coming up, other than the solar panel cleaning themselves, that keep us busy, especially when it's raining.
I've got
and so forth.
something for everybody.
Go for
If you
it.
don't have it, call me. If you're out of town, I'll ship it directly to you, or you can come by the shop and pick it up. A lot of the customers that are doing the solar panels and concrete cleaning and everything else, I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess there's a sale on spray paint right now, but there's a lot of graffiti going on.
Yeah,
So literally, I had one customer come in and buy 18 cans of graffiti remover.
of the
The
bricks.
spray can, yeah, the bear brick, bear brick. So for all you guys and gals, keep some graffiti remover in there. The stuff that I sell, you do not have to have hot water. You can literally spray it on the graffiti, and if it's like the solar panels or stainless steel, mirror, stuff like that, it's called sensitive surface. You can use
Sensitive
that.
surface is really
But when you
good.
get it on concrete, stucco, brick, you want to use bear brick. And it will literally, you just agitate it, spray it on, agitate it in for just a few minutes, and then pressure wash it right off with cold water. So it will take it right off. But that is something that you need to keep in your arsenal as graffiti remover. If you're out cleaning in the neighborhood, and if you got graffiti removal advertised on the side of your vehicle, you have HOAs. You have the managers that patrol through the neighborhoods. It could be commercial, residential. They got graffiti in that neighborhood. They'll come up to you and say, hey, how much would you charge me to go ahead and get rid of this graffiti? Give them a price. You'll get their information, shoot them an invoice.
Right.
Quick little things like that we like to share with you. It's like me. My vehicles, I have every single thing you need in the cleaning business in my vehicle. I keep it in there all the time in every vehicle, because you never know what you're going to run across.
Yeah, because they may just come up and say, hey, I need you to clean solar panels. You go out there and you clean them, and then you notice that there is overspray on it. That is an upsell. You can go out there and upsell that customer and say, hey, I need, you got spray on here, and let me take a picture of it. You show them that, and you can price it any price that you want, and upsell them. And once you do that, then they're happy, you're happy, and everybody's happy.
Joseph DeFuso, it's a smart Mission Valley Costco is down the street from me. Give me that account. I could possibly end up giving you that account, but you got to have a vacuum system. They want you to reclaim the water. I do not know if you have a vacuum system on your vehicle or I can't remember what you got. I think you got a trailer. But
Yeah.
give me a call. I'll always keep you on the back burner.
There you go. Alberto Hernandez, what's happening there? Is there any insurance company you guys recommend for this type of work?
Well, of course.
Well, who is he?
Are you in California?
Well, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is in California. But if he is in California, who do we go to?
Ulysses.
Ulysses Dominguez
Yep, he's right here in Canyon Lake. Is where their office is at.
in Lake Elsinore.
Yeah, Lake Elsinore.
What's the name of the company?
Oh,
You drawing a blank?
No.
Because we use them so much.
yeah.
Well, you have that information on yours, and when you get it,
Holy moly! This is what happens when you get old.
KSD solar panel cleaning. Henry, have you seen the
Edinger Insurance.
Edinger Insurance in Lake Elsinore? Give Ulysses a call. Tell him that Mark or Henry sent you, and he'll take care of you. He knows exactly what needs to be done, and he does commercial insurance, and that's good for residential and everything.
Let him know you're our customer, and he will definitely take care of you. Edinger Insurance.
Edinger Insurance out of Lake Elsinore. Just Google them, and you get that. KSD solar panel cleanings. Henry, have you seen the K Solara FK3 in your travels? Yes, that's all I'm going to say about that. Yes. Have I purchased it? No.
Hey, Solara, what does that sound so mean?
It's a one long brush that you can put and you can walk it, and then there's other
Oh.
ones that there's
You
other
know
ones.
what? That K Solara.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'll talk about the K Solara. The K Solara, you got to know exactly what size panel. If you got a farm that has the same size panels and you buy that K Solara, then it works for those panels.
Yeah.
It's not universal for everything.
Junk Ballet Incorporated says, "Can I plug my broker in Oceanside?" I'll say, why not? I mean, if you want to go ahead and put it down there and chat, feel free. Yeah, we don't mind. Listen, you go with whoever you want. There's a lot of companies out there. There's some good ones, and then there's some bad ones. There's some that the big corporations are going to take, and there's some that the big corporations are not going to touch. I'll give you an example. Next Insurance. That's all I've got to say about that. Residential, you're fine. Commercial, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
And keep this in mind, guys. When you are getting commercial insurance, you ask them if they charge for lien holders, for COIs. Some companies out there would charge you $150 per person, to go out there and put them as a lien holder. Some do it for free. Ulysses, the company, does it for free. As far as, does it for me for free, does it for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. What's
so-
cool about Ulysses is we have a large clientele base. And anytime we need to update our insurance or we got a new customer, that customer will send me over how they want to be listed on my insurance as a certificate holder. So what I do is I will forward that over to Ulysses along with my customer's information, their email. I'll tell Ulysses to add them to my insurance as a certificate holder and reply to all.
Right.
So that way I can keep on doing whatever I'm doing. He'll reply to all. My customer gets a copy of the insurance as a certificate holder. I move on. When I get a chance to go back to that email, I throw it in the whatever your folder it is.
Right.
That way I have that insurance in a folder, and if they lose it, need it, I have it.
And it's always good when you're contracting work out,
Holy shit.
it's starting to warm up. It's always good when you're contracting that work out, because a lot of the people are going to sit there and they're going to ask, as far as, put them on their insurance or vice versa. So, yeah, you gotta, you're paying, whatever you're paying for your insurance, you're paying for what you get.
Yeah,
And
you
so-
don't want to go out there and lowball it and find the cheapest insurance out there. Then when you do need that insurance, you have problems taking care of getting the compensation you need to repair or fix or whatever if you break anything.
Right. Says Henry,
Henry Hugmark, he is cold. No, I'm not. My ass is hot now. Look, behind me. Holy shit, it got hot. I was sitting here, I was like, holy moly, these little pants are thin.
let me see here. Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning says, plus you need a OSHA certificate. Large players in the industry give us green light to clean 160 megawatt systems. Absolutely. and you can get that. A. Oliveira, hey Henry, any recommendations for tracking appointments, estimate, and invoicing for solar panel cleaning? Mark,
Invoicing for solar panel cleaning?
what
I
do we use?
QuickBooks Online.
QuickBooks Online.
I can use it from my phone. I can use it from a computer. I can be on a trip. I can go down to their computer, log into it at a hotel, log out when you're done, clear your history, move on.
That would track all your appointments. That would make, it breaks it all down. It's, so there's a lot of what QuickBooks can do. You can even get the QuickBooks Online. I think it's like $25 a month. And
If you go through Best Buys, I think it's Best Buys that I got mine, I pay $99 a year.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Everybody, yeah, QuickBooks is huge. And there's other companies out there. There's a lot of other companies out there. I have, company that I use for my merchant account. And I use that, but I tie that in with QuickBooks so that goes in there. I use another company for my reviews. They tie theirs into the QuickBooks system. So whenever we do the purchase and we send them an invoice through Swipe Simple, we use Swipe Simple also for processing. Once that happens, automatically sends them an email and a text to leave us a review. And so,
All right, here's my tip for the day.
Okay.
If you're looking for accounting software, QuickBooks, go in there and start the process of becoming a customer. And then put on there that, check the box that you want to be notified of any sales or anything coming up. But don't buy it, because they will definitely get back with you once you put your information on there, and they're going to give you a hell of a deal. So I paid, like I said, I paid $99 a year for my QuickBooks Online. And there you go.
There you go.
You ain't got to buy it right away, but just go ahead and sign up for it, and they'll be emailing you or giving you a call, and you'll get that good discount.
Sergeant Ringo, what's happening? What's going down? Haven't seen you in a long time. Alberto Hernandez says, thanks. Carlos Montero. Hi from Carlos from Miami, Florida. Henry, how much more or less you have to spend solar panel cleaning systems? Oh, I think he's asking for your skid mark, what the price range is for, say, what we have back here on your skids, what kind of price range you're looking at?
So like the 4.0 is the one behind me right here that's got the brush on it. That is the single system. The 5.0 is the dual system. So the 4.0 is like $42.25. If you're local, you can get 2 tanks with it. If you're out of town, I'll try to see where you're located, see if we can get you some more tanks. The 5.0 is the dual system. It's right at 7, or just a little bit over 7. For the dual tank, the 5.0, or the dual pressure washer.
There you go. And do you ship to Florida?
I ship around the world.
Okay, let me see. Somebody, Top G Solar Cleaning LLC. Customer wants me to do bird proofing, solar panel cleaning, and gutter cleaning for $350.
Tell them, shake their hand, say thank you for the opportunity to allow me to bid on this, but I will go ahead and pass on this one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These people are in la la land.
Yeah. That's crazy. Look, if you want to do it for that price, go for it. But I will never touch bird proofing for that price whatsoever.
He said he was dead serious too. Well, tell him he's going to be dead in the, I can't say what I want to say. He's going to be dead and stopped in his tracks.
Wow.
Nobody's going to be able to do it. $350 not even going to pay for the bird proofing.
Look, when you go out there and you do bird proofing, you better make sure that you know what you're getting into. You want to make sure that there are no birds underneath, no nest underneath, it's clean underneath. I mean, if I was to do it for $350, that better be 6 panels with it being brand new, installed, and they just want me just to wrap 4 sides for $350. I might do it. But even then, just paying for the material itself, that's half the cost if you're buying good material. good material costs money. And there's guys out there that put chicken wires in there and they call us back to say, hey, can you replace this? And we're replacing all that stuff because it's so cheap. Pigeons are very, very smart. If they find a way to get in, they're going to get in. We did one yesterday, bird proofing, and we knocked that out in no time. We were out there video recording at the same time, and we put the best equipment on there. And I was really proud of how that came out because everything tied in together very, very well, very smooth. I have not had a smooth bird proofing like that in a long time, and it just worked out great. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen my videos on Instagram and TikTok, but those were some the bird proofing that I did yesterday, as a matter of fact. So
I was sitting there thinking about this. Top G, we need to start petitioning the government to start back giving stimulus checks because you just got this handed to you. I've gotten a few phone calls this week. People are trying to lowball you, want you to bid on stuff, and you give them a price, and then they're not happy with that.
right,
But I stick to my guns. If I give you a price and you try to lowball me, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, I'm here to do a job. I know what my service is worth and what type of quality work I'm gonna give them. But I do give them the benefit of the doubt. I explain to them what they're getting, why they're paying what they're paying, and what kind of job they're gonna get out of that. And then if they still wanna lowball me, then I just shake their hand and tell them, thank you for the opportunity. I'm gonna, pass.
you can always turn down a job. That's no problem. And here's the thing: is your company is not going to grow unless you charge the right prices. Mark has instilled that in me for a long time. And sometimes he gets upset with me because I'm hard-headed and I want to do my thing. But, I take everything that he says and it's helped me tremendously with my business. And I just see my business growing, and growing. And I don't do things cheap anymore. I used to. I used to do things really cheap, and then it wasn't worth my time at that point. And I'm just like, wow, I didn't make any money off of this. So now every job that I do, I have to make money off of it, because if I don't, then this business for me is not going to grow.
It's like I explained to Henry. Yeah, he's hard-headed, and sometimes I have to get in and put a boot in his ass and get on to him and explain this to him. It's like if everybody in the industry is starving and keep getting lowballed, you're bringing the cost of our business down.
Right.
So that's why you got to upsell yourself and explain to the customer what type of service you're going to provide for them and why it costs what it does. But the ones that just don't know what to say and say, well, that's my price. And they're like, well, I'm not going to pay that. I'll give you this. And then you get desperate and you go ahead and accept that price. Well, now the next time you come out to that same job, that customer's going to hold you that price. Well, that's what you did last time. You only charged me $100 last time, and that's what I'm going to pay this time. That's what happens in the industry. That's why I explain to people, don't get greedy. Yeah, we all need to make money. Yeah, we need to put food on our table. And yeah, we need to pay our bills. But when you get greedy, that's what's going to happen to you in the long run, and it's going to backfire. And then that customer is going to hold you to that price from this day forward.
Right.
So it's just by going out there and doing the job right, sell yourself. Explain to that customer what you're doing.
Right. And Petra, I heard exactly what you said at the convention. I took it at heart. I listened to you. And she also says, you sell value. You are a professional. Exactly. And so, sometimes you have to listen instead of just speaking. And that's one of my biggest problems is I talk too much sometimes. And sometimes I have to sit back and just listen. And I've been doing that a lot lately, and things have been much better for me. But thank you guys for all this, for everything that you guys are coming up with. Hey, by the way, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you guys are getting value out of our podcast, give us a thumbs up on it, because that really helps us out when it comes to our podcast. We don't ask for anything. But all we do ask is to just give us a thumbs up on our channels, and that helps out our videos. Ruben Rodriguez, hi from Orlando, Florida. I'm starting this year with the solar panel cleaning, currently running a lawn care business. Your guys' videos have been extremely helpful. Thank you very much. And before you even check into that, make sure, and I know Florida, that state right there, you have to be specific to what your service is. So I'm sure you're gonna have to get a business license and all that for solar panel cleaning. You can't just be an add-on to your lawn care business. I think that has to be a separate entity when it comes to Florida. And I know that because I have a few people in Florida that have to go to do the same exact thing.
Well, Ruben, you're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
From Orlando. Orlando, if you're doing a lawn care business, all you got to do is look up when you're mowing that yard.
Yep.
And if they got solar panels, let that customer know. They already like you to come out and clean their yard for you. They trust you already, so that's a shoe-in right there. So now you can start doing their panels.
That's funny, Henry. Remember, Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning says, that's funny, Henry. Remember conversation we had? You
I'm
told me
charging too
I'm
much."
charging too much.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, I was a little shocked about the prices that you were charging, but hey, if you can get away with that, cha-ching, all for it. You know what? I applaud you for that because, he was charging twice as much as I was
You know what?
and making money.
Hawaii is a different beast over there. I've got some people from Hawaii. They tell me what they charge over there, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But you
But
have
it-
to pay for the DIT. You got a lot of cost over there
Hawaii's
that
different.
gives you reasons to give the upscale cost.
Yeah, Hawaii is different. I'm telling you that right, because if you look at some of his pictures, they have algae, they have plants growing in between the panels coming up. I mean, there is landscaping that needs to be done, and yeah, I can imagine there's black mold on it. I don't know if that's ash or what, but it's crazy over there. Just
Different
looking
type
at
of climate
just a
over there.
different type, yeah. So Dylan Mumford starting here in Utah in about next week. Pretty awesome. Great. Hope good luck. If you guys have any questions and you need help, give me a call and we'll help you out there. And Mark will do the exact same thing. Help you out, especially with his equipment.
Been getting a lot of calls the past 2 weeks. A lot of people has got a lot of questions. It seems like I've been doing more
Well,
answering questions
I
lately
could-
than I've been doing anything.
I can tell you the reason why. The reason why is they're getting prepared for summer.
Yeah.
They're getting ready for it, and a lot of people are calling. We're getting a lot of phone calls, and I get a lot of phone calls for jobs, and they're like, "Hey, can you do it late?" And I was like, "Look, I'm going to charge you more during the summertime because I'm going to be much more busier in the summertime than I am right now. If I can get it right now, let's get it done, and get it done." So everybody's going to wait for summer, and that's just a bad thing to do. You got to make sure your solar panels are clean all the time.
Yeah.
And especially after this rain this week, it's going to get real bad.
I'm
for a lot
gonna,
of people.
as soon as we clear up a little bit, maybe this next week after this rain, I literally want to go out and do some more video and show people. And I'm going to be getting the homeowners information, showing where their panels were charging the week before, showing where they were charging the day after it rained, showing where they're charging after I clean them. That way you guys can see firsthand. I'm not making this up. The homeowners will get that printout and give it to me, and I can share it to everybody. And I want you to be able to use this information and share it to your customers and say, look, we're not here trying to upsell you on something. Here's the information. Here's the day, the week before it rained. Here's the day it rained. Here it is after the panels were cleaned. This is what we're trying to educate and teach these customers so they understand. After that first year, you're expecting a big check and you don't get that big check because you were told that the panels are maintenance free. You're learning. So
Right.
after your first year, give us ample opportunity. Clean them at least 2, if not 3 times in 1 year, and you'll see what type of check you're gonna get. And then you justify what is it worth to you. You know, 1 cleaning, 2 cleaning, 3 cleaning, or hell, maybe even 4 cleanings. You got a huge check. I want to keep my panels clean more. I want to see how much more money I can get.
Right.
So this is what I've got to get out there and do it. Got to do it.
Yep. Yes.
Put another thing on the calendar to do.
Check. Let me see here. KSD Solar Panel Cleaning says, looking forward to picking up that robot. Awesome. Just give me a call. Let me know when you are ready. We'll get you all set up for that, for the robot itself. And if you need a demo or what have you, just let me know, and we'll take care of you on that. I don't like to give prices out here on the internet when it comes to, you know, what's the robot cost. You can go to my website, you know, www.socalsolarpanelwashing.com, and go to my website there. And if not, give me a call at 909-552-1381. Give me a call and I can give you all the prices you want, plus an invoice and everything else. Mark?
Customer wanted me to ask you to give feedback. Your portable dual pump, dual lithium battery with almost 300 foot of hose on there.
Okay.
How is that working out for you?
The one that you made?
Mhm.
Oh, listen, my batteries will die on my robot before that system shuts down. We ran that system for 7 hours and it didn't even shut down. We could have kept going. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough batteries at that time, and the 3 batteries on my robot died before that system did. It works great. It no problems whatsoever. You just flip that switch. I highly recommend it. It is a lifesaver. I connect that directly to the output of my DI tanks, so I'm getting purified water going through there, and it's working great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Somebody seen you using it on your channel, and they called me and wanted to get more details on it, so I explained everything to them. I said, the only main thing you got to do is have somebody watching the hose while the robot's running.
Yeah.
You're running the controller.
right.
So you got to have somebody help you with the hose, because if there's a gap in between each, the panel, the hose can get hung up. But as long as you got somebody monitoring the hose, rock and roll.
Well, let me kind of enlighten you on that. So we use the 35 footer because that's just easy for us just to get up there. 35 foot boom lift, and it's a towable. So it's just, we drive up, we park it, we get up there, put the robot, and the robot does the work. Okay, goes back and forth, and it does, and you stay in one spot. Now, if I was to be on a rooftop, then I literally would have somebody walking next to the robot or behind the robot with the hose. That way it doesn't get caught, or have the hose directly right in the middle of the panel itself. But other than that, you really don't need anybody there. You can pretty much do it yourself. If I had a boom lift that I can drive back and forth, the 45 footer or the 60 footer, if I had that and I was just going back and forth, I could do all that stuff myself. I don't really need anybody to do that. But you always want to have somebody on the ground, and you're on top, and you're just sitting there, and you're just, watching it at all times, and have that one person just kind of walk with it, so it doesn't get caught in between the grooves themselves. But can you do it by yourself? Yes, you absolutely can.
That customer I was talking about, he's wanting the same thing, but he wants me to do it in a 110 volt.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. So
I
told him, I said, dude, the batteries work, and that's one less thing you gotta have.
I highly suggest, if you're watching this, go with the batteries, because not everybody's gonna have an output plug to plug into. And what happens if they don't? It's worthless. It's pointless.
Yeah.
Get yourself a battery system. I was thinking the exact same thing, gonna go that route with that, but I decided to go with the batteries, and I'm glad I did.
Well, I explained to him, I said, these batteries are 12 volt batteries. So if you get a 12 volt trickle charger, you can plug the trickle charger in if you have a 110 source. But do you really need it? I don't think you do.
No.
Unless you're working a 12-hour shift or something like that, then you might need, to plug it in for a little while.
We have a 11,000 panels solar farm that we got to go do, Mark, and I already have it all set up. I got the generator out there, and I'm basically plugging in some chargers to it, so I can actually do the trickle charge and charge that on the batteries while it's there. Even when I'm not using it, plug it in.
But just don't get a 2-amp trickle charger. Make
No,
sure
no,
it's
no.
a 12 or 15-amp trickle
Yep.
charger.
Yeah.
I personally would get a 15-amp trickle charger. That way it's charging both batteries because they are run together.
Yep.
And, but yeah, don't get nothing below a 12-amp trickle charger.
No, I already have that. Yeah. it's
So
all-
get that hooked up and you'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and that's all you really need, because as soon as I'm done with it, I just put it right in my garage and plug it in, and it's on the trickle charger, and it's ready for the next job.
Time flies when you're having fun. And guess what? It's been an hour and
Man.
almost 18 minutes. If there's anything else anybody's got, throw them questions in the chat box real quick. We'll answer them. And if not, it sounds like it's been raining outside. I can tell the temperature's colder in here now. And we're going to bug out.
Yeah, Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning says, Mark, I need one. Yeah, you know what? It's Roman.
Call me, Roman, call me tomorrow and let me know if you want the same setup, if you want the battery, or what you want. Let me know if you want the 3/8 hose or if you want a 1/4-inch hose.
Yeah,
I've got those red spools over here behind me.
that's what I have.
Turn your camera and he can see them. So the red spools over there, I have the hose right now. See the red spools right there? That is the 3/8 hose. If you want that hose, let me know. We can get you set up, and I've actually got a new hose crimper that I can crimp the hose as well. So that way your fittings will go on there and everything is nice.
And also he said, by the way, Henry, we tried the camera and the LED light for the robot, for the F1, Soloclino F1. Effing amazing. Yes, it is amazing. Those LED lights are nice, and the camera system on it, I've seen it, and it works great. So,
Give me a call tomorrow, Roman, and I'll get you taken care of. I need I'll get Jeff. Hell, I'll get Jeff started building on it tomorrow if you're serious about it.
there you go.
Yeah, we need to talk about it because if you want a handle, I may have to keep the handle as tall as the hose reel. That way, when we crate it up and get it ready to ship, it will everything will fit together. But yeah, we'll figure it out. That's just a little technical deal, stuff. We'll figure it out. But before we leave, I've got to give another shout out to Jilly Poo and Benjamin.
Uh-oh.
Benjamin, love you, brother. All right, guys.
All right.
Well, we're going to wind it down. I think we're out of here purchasing the to standardize the industry. That's right, Petra. Pricing varies all over.
There you
Well,
go.
everybody that joined in, thank you so much. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And everybody,
Yeah.
stay warm, stay dry, because we got some crazy weather coming in.
All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching both of our YouTube channels and joining in on our podcast. We do this every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. So we'll see you guys next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Join us here on our channels, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys be safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.